Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing my Instagram followers' cages. So this is not to be mean or offend anybody who have worked really hard on their setups. I'm just giving some of my ideas out there. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so this cage is clearly a pet store cage, and to be honest, it looks a bit small, and I don't really know the exact measurements of it or anything, but it's a bit small, so I would recommend getting a larger cage if that's possible, and if not, maybe you could try training your guinea pigs to be free ranged around your house, but definitely try and get a bigger cage. And then about the things inside the cage, it honestly looks a bit dull, to be honest. I don't want to be mean or anything, but it does look a bit dull. Maybe you could add like a hammock in there somewhere, like something fleece, or you could give them some more toys. And also, I do realize that the water bottle fell down, so I would recommend to pick it up so that they can drink their water and don't get dehydrated. And yeah, this next cage is home to 2 guinea pigs, and the person who sent in these pictures said, "I change up their setup every week, and I also have 2 other hideaways for them, along with the hay rack, 2 water bottles, Guinea Dad fleece liners, and a bell. I also have some fluffy pads that I put in there sometimes. It's about 6 feet long." I really like this cage. The one thing I think I would add if it was my cage is maybe I'd put in like 2 hay racks at once, or maybe like a hay rack and like stuff a log of hay or something. But other than that, I think this cage is super great, and whoever gets to live in this cage is super lucky guinea pigs. So yeah, thanks for sending this picture in. Okay, this cage was sent in by a pig mom of 2 guinea pigs, and the fleece is so cute. I love the little mice on it and stuff, and I love all the different hideaways that you've provided for them, and I love all that hay in the corner. That's a lot of hay, but again, I think maybe adding in a bit more hay on a different place so that like if the guinea pigs don't want to share a place of hay, then they have options. But I like how you have a toilet paper roll in there for them to like throw around and chew on. That's a nice touch. And yeah, I think overall I really like this cage. I don't know the exact measurements though, but it does look big enough, so I really like it. So this cage that was sent in is big enough for 2 guinea pigs, and 2 guinea pigs live in there. And I can't really see that much because the hay rack is in the way, but I can tell it's a Midwest cage, and I see that there's 2 houses in there and a food dish and some toys. I like that you added in toys. I don't know what type of bedding this is, but it looks like softwood bedding, which is the type I use. And so I think that's good. And I like how you have 2 water bottles so that both the guinea pigs have their own, or they probably just use one like my guinea pigs do. But I really like this. The only thing maybe I'd say is put some fleece in, because guinea pigs like sleeping on fleece and it's softer on their feet, so it's good for them to relax on. But yeah, I like this cage. So I don't really know the exact measurements of this cage, but it is home to 4 guinea pigs. I really like how there's a lot of fleece everywhere and all that, but there are a few things that I'm confused about. I don't really know where the hay is. Like, I don't know if they have hay in here, but I really like that there's Carefresh bedding at the bottom, or something that's sort of like Carefresh. And yeah, so that's what I have to say about that cage. Overall I like it, but also ventilation. I don't know how ventilation happens in this cage. Like, are there holes anywhere? Is the top open? I don't know. So this cage is, or was, the home to 2 guinea pigs. I showed the cage a few slides back. It was the Midwest cage, and so that was their new cage. This is their old cage, and it's a bit small. I'm so glad that you updated it to the Midwest cage, and it may not seem that small, but that's because when you measure it from the top, it's actually bigger than it is when you measure it from the bottom, because in the bottom they slant it inward, so that way it looks like it's bigger than it is, but it's actually not. So I'm really glad that you got an update. I can't judge anything at the bottom of this cage because it's empty, but yeah. This is a 2-story cage, and it's home to 3 guinea pigs.
The pig mom says that their ramp is usually in there, but it got wet, so it's out of the cage at the moment to get cleaned. There's also another bowl at the top that you can't see in the photos. Now, I love this cage. It's so big and it's such a creative idea to put 2 cages together. I don't know if you bought it with it already together or DIY'd it, but either way, I love it. Now, I really like the box that you cut holes in and made into their own house because it just looks fabulous and I love it. I also love how much hay you have in there. That's a lot of hay, which means your guinea pigs must be very lucky. Now, thank you so much for sending in your photo. I love it. So, lastly, we have this cage. It's a 8 square foot Midwest cage, and I love the setup. I love how you put that straw house in there, and I love how you put that plastic one that's purple. It's so cute, and that hay in the middle, it's so great, and you really did a great job utilizing all the space in the cage.
I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. By the way, I got this idea from Emiology, so please go check out her channel. And thank you so much to anyone who sent in their cages. I loved looking at them. So yeah, Snooty Pigs out.